Let's All French is once again taking community TV and the French language to places it has never been. It falls somewhere between a dictionary and a disaster. Director and producer Christopher Redmond and comedian Mike Paterson have all the hilarious details for us for another season. Good morning to you both.
Hi, Rosie. Thank you.
Hi, Rosie. I'm so excited.
So good.
And I don't know if you want to possibly French with me right now.
Mike,
What?
Okay.
it's morning television.
Yeah, it's time
I was
for
game.
French.
I was game.
It's all French. She was going to French.
There's no subtitles.
We can go French.
In the morning. No.
No, what we're talking about, we're not talking about tongue kissing, we're talking about speaking in French. Quand tu parles en français, there's nothing more Canadian than that, than being bilingual. Like, it's a time to be proud to be Canadian.
Absolutely.
And quand tu parles en français, ça ouvre des portes. Like, now I got a show on Bell TV1. It's amazing.
I think that is fantastic.
Thank
It's
you.
you and your wife.
Yes.
You wrote this, came up with
Yes.
it. And then, Christopher, you're the director, producer.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit more insight now? We got another season. What can we expect?
Well, from the first season, we had a bunch of characters, I think, that people really learned to love. One of them was a character named Monsieur Poisson Rouge. That one really took off for us. In fact, it got to the point where Mike was actually on the Quebec version of America's Got Talent as that character. And he went out there in his bright orange leotard and his, flippers on his hands and his funny voice.
Like this the whole time.
And as you can guess, they gave him 4 X's immediately.
Yes.
They were like, no.
They were like, get out of here. And Mike refused to leave. He didn't leave the stage. You can watch it online. And he won 3 of them over. And he actually got 3 yeses.
That's so good.
Yeah. And it's a little bit of a metaphor for the show. It's a
Yeah.
little bit, initially you're going to go, what is this? I don't think so. Give it like 30 seconds or a minute, and it'll sell you.
But-
it's scientifically proven
But
on TV.
how do you direct this guy? Because he's like a tornado. He comes in here and I was like, oh boy, okay, make room for Mike.
Watch
Here
out.
he is, can't stop him.
I have to say, it's just about enabling. It's
Yeah,
about, okay,
yeah.
this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
Enjoy it. Don't fight it. If you fight it, bad things happen. If you go with it, it's
It'll
a
be
pretty
good.
funny result.
And I think I'm super easy to work with, Rosie. I don't know. Like, I find it's very fun, especially yes.
How'd you come up with the idea? Tell us about it.
Of this show?
Yeah.
The idea was Belle came to me originally to do a stand-up comedy special.
Okay.
And then we're like, what if there's more? What if there's even more? And then they put me in touch with this guy who did Stittsville on Patrol, which is a
Yes.
fantastic show.
Yes, that's a great
And then I was like,
show.
this is going to be great. So we have interview on the street, Vox Pop. And we're like, what if we just force English people to speak French with us? Like,
Oh,
it's
that'd be
it's
so
so
good.
funny.
So who did you French with in the streets of Ottawa on the show?
we saw a little teaser of it there. One of the people that we ended up running into.
John Turner.
No, not John Turner. John.
McEnroe. What's his
John
name?
Manning, Deputy Prime
John Manning. Oh my
former
goodness.
Deputy Prime Minister.
Yeah,
There
we're
you
like,
go.
that guy used to be in politics. Let's get him. And then this is live. Sorry, Mr. McEnroe. But we were like, who are you? Take key. And he told me, and it was great. So we asked him questions
John
about
Manning's
stuff.
great. Yeah.
Mike, do you have to be French, and also Christopher, do you have to be French to enjoy this show?
Absolutely not. In fact, luckily there's subtitles.
There's subtitles.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you don't need it. But everyone who speaks even a little French, I think they do really enjoy it. And it's because neither of us are French first. It is our second language. And we're trying to tell people it's okay. Most of us in Ottawa actually speak a little bit of French, but we don't often have a chance to practice it. We feel intimidated. We've all heard that story about, you go to a restaurant and you try to speak French and then they immediately switch to English.
Yes, right.
And so some people get intimidated by that. But one of the things we found, we go on the street and we'd ask people to do the interview in French and they'd be, no, thanks. We're like, no, we're English. Like, we're going to do this in French. We're going to struggle through it together. And it works great. And so it not only works on the street by getting people to talk, but people watching it as well. You get more from it by hearing Mike's very broken, funny French, but also, it's a good way to learn a little bit.
And if you're learning French, this is a great way to bridge that to show that, if this guy can sound okay in French, maybe I can too.
It's okay, relax, have fun with it,
Yeah, just
right?
calm down,
Have fun with the
speak it.
language. Relax.
Relax.
Okay,
Donc.
there you go. I
You gotta
love
say
that.
donc.
I love
Relax,
that.
donc. It's
There you
a
go.
sound effect.
Oh
donc.
boy, hey, where can folks watch the show? How can they watch the show?
It's on Bell Bell 5 TV1.
Yeah, it's on Bell here. I noticed when we got here, there wasn't a big 20-foot poster of Mike's face
It's
outside.
coming.
I don't get
It's coming.
It's very
coming.
easy.
He was very insulted. I had to calm him down.
yeah.
He said,
Biennale.
"Sorry,
Where's
he's a
my
big
thing?"
star."
Biennale.
It's very
No,
easy.
it's
Just go
on
to your
Bell
remote
TV1.
control and say Mike Paterson,
Mike
and then it should
Paterson.
show up. It's amazing.
Mike
It's so
Paterson
easy.
with one T, by
One
the
T.
way. With one T, by the
Remote
way.
control.
And
Don't
we
press
got
input. Press power.
Christopher Redmond,
Turn it on.
the producer and director, and the show is called Let's All French, Ottawa. Let's All French. There you go. And there it is.
We'll be
I'm
French
ready.
as soon as the
There it is.
cameras are off.
I can't wait.
And there's a shot of our building here. There you go. We're going to put your face up there, one of the spots there.
So
Well, you know what? We'll replace Bill Carroll from the Morning Rush.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
over on the left there.
It's a
and
lateral
we'll
movement in
put-
terms of being
there
good
you
looking,
go.
but I think it's-
Exactly.
What has Bill Carroll ever done?
And we'll put you up there.